this past weekend, I made it out to Atlantic City.
How was that?
It's a barren wasteland, but I did get to go with. I got to go with a good crew of people. It was a good crew of people.
It was like Fallout.
It's bad out there, man. It looked bad, but it was bad weather too, so nobody was going to be outside really like that. The casinos was kind of packed. I won't hold you on that. They
lost a lot of that money once casinos came more of a normal thing in other states.
True. I remember when we was younger,
because you remember back in the day, you had to go there or like Charlestown,
take that bus trip
like that.
Had to take that bus trip up here. But no, we went up there for my guys, my goddaughter's parents, Kenny and Barbara, Frank and B, I should say, because they want to make sure they go by.
Shout out Frank and B, man.
They had like us, my lady, and then some more friends that I worked with at Sprint, and their significant others as well that I know, and it just was a good like overall event. But I do want to talk about one thing from this trip.
What happened?
And this was the concert.
Happy belated.
Yeah, definitely
Frank.
happy belated to my guy Frank,
It feel
bro.
weird saying Frank.
We call you
I know
Kenny.
him as Kenny.
I know you
bro.
Kenny, bro. I
know him as Kenny, bro.
I'm doing that for B
Frank,
because she wants me to get the
names
names
right. If that's a
right.
respect thing, I got you, bro.
I want to get it right, but we went to we bought these tickets like a month or two ago to the Ludacris and Juvenile show that was supposed to be playing. Where was it at? It was a concert venue out there in Atlantic City. It was only like a mile up from the hotel we were staying at. Nice. So we Uber there, we get there, doors open at 9. We walk in, packed in there. But the crowd is not what I expected to be. I don't know what I was expecting the crowd to be, but it was multicultural in that mug. You know? There's a lot of different people in there. We get to the seats that we have. We sitting there for a whole hour before anything happens. Guy comes out the back and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize, but Ludacris is not going to be performing tonight. We will be giving you a refund for your experience. Juvenile is still here." And Juvenile come flying out the back and perform all the classic hits.
That's hard.
Classic joints. He was going crazy, and he looks good, yo.
Hard.
I almost wanted to say, like, give some of the money to Juvie, yo. We got to get all the refund, yo. Juvie did. He gave us like a good 25, 30-minute set or something like that, because he was the opener.
And he in his 40s now, probably 50.
He was up there with his son, too, he said. He had his son, like, as his hype man. That was kind of fire, yo. I didn't know that was his son, though. But
did he have dreads?
Yep.
Yeah, I know, yo. He nice.
Yeah.
He can rap.
But my mind immediately, I was like, oh, Ludacris is feeling the Katt Williams, yo. Is Ludacris? Yo, he canceled this apparently 3 days ago. They didn't let us know, but he canceled this off the heels of what
he's staying out the way because, like,
I couldn't believe it. I was like, yo, he pushed out. That is the softest thing you can do as a performer, bro. This was booked. We bought this months ago. And then if you look at the tickets, same venue, Katt Williams will be there next month. You can't get tickets. That's completely sold out.
I was looking up. They just
you can't get tickets to the joint.
But to be fair, that Katt Williams interview alone, like he showed, like,
oh my god,
like,
he got Luda shook.
Because I thought about going to Atlantic City to see.
Yo,
they had like 3 tickets, and all of a sudden, they had a bunch, and then all of a sudden, all of them was gone. Yo, I was like, good
yo,
God.
Katt Williams at Dark Matter tour.
He cooking. You know that interview cooked everything, because when I went back to my Netflix, it was like recommended. It was all these old Katt Williams stand-ups. I'm like, bro, that came out years ago, bro.
Loving it, bro.
Stand-ups, interviews, everything.
That was years ago.
It's easily the greatest marketing thing that may have ever happened in the comedy game, yo.
But he deserved it too.
They said Mark Curry.
Maybe ever, yo.
They said Mark Curry even, like, he's been in everybody's algorithms lately. I haven't seen much from him, period. He's on my Instagram algorithms.
He's popping up,
my YouTube algorithms. I'm like,
I love it.
Because everybody forgot about hanging with Mr. Cooper. Yo.
I didn't, but
but like when he broke it down, I was like, yo,
yeah.
He did work in the school, because it was like, bro, like I was like thinking back. I'm like, because you know the show and you like, oh, I just remember the quirky moments of him saying something funny, but like, what was the general story of the show? I'm like. That's crazy.
Momentum shifter, bro. That's
crazy.
What that whole interview was.
Y'all know that interview currently right now.
What's it at 40? It's got to be at
like 48 or something.
Yeah,
I it's going to go more than that.
I know it's
just interesting.
It's the second largest interview on YouTube history.
Yeah.
It is it's trending to possibly be number 1, yo.
I love
Can I keep can I pull out
crazy.
I believe I don't know all the ins and outs of all the stories and everything, right? But the one thing I don't believe is that he read 3,000 books a year from the age of like 9 to like 13 or something. Like, bro, stop, yo.
You know the thing?
I get you gotta make the story more interesting, but that was crazy.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
3,000 books a year is crazy.
I'm just listening to Katt now.
Three-
I don't want to say
3,000 is a lot, but
anything
what I
wrong.
think he was trying to reiterate is that
He
he read a
reads.
lot. I believe he read a
should
lot.
have just said 300.
You
But I
can
think
tell
that-
people who read though. You can hear that.
No, you can hear
No,
it.
you gotta remember-
he's a very what's the word? A well-spoken individual.
He's an
for sure.
entertainer / comedian, so he was throwing a little sauce on it, but
sure.
he was around to the point because I think he was talking about the college thing was at 7, but I think it was like 12, which is still ridiculous. Like he just was, he making it entertaining, like.
He killed
But like nobody outright was like pointed out. Like everybody who's done stuff since, like, be like, yo, even Cube was like, I mean, he telling the truth. Yo. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
But I just can't believe, like, you see all of this stuff on the internet. You see the effect that it has on the internet.
It's
but to
having a
see
wild
an
effect.
actual real world effect on a pretty known legend, Ludacris
Yeah.
is not a small act. I was
He's
kind of hyped to see him.
he's an
No,
international
what
superstar.
made what messed Luda up? When Katt Williams did the interview, he shouldn't have dropped that verse.
At all.
I was about to
Like,
ask,
yo,
worst
you should,
decision.
like, low key, you a big enough star. Even if you did what you did, just don't address it at all. Just like, yo, I'm in Fast and the Furious 10 now. I made hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't care about what you talking about. But like, you dropping a weird verse and not saying nothing was weird, bro. Like
the
man,
Luda
not-
verse. Yo,
like-
that freestyle was horrendous.
Yo.
I like Ludacris. That was
Granted,
terrible.
yo, old Luda was fire. Like he should have really came out there and hit him with that. Whatever you want, do.
That's what I was waiting for, yo. If you go up there and perform and do well, that kind of
My
stuff.
man to have Raphael Sadiq just hop
Man.
out the back. Yo,
I was
that
tight.
would be fire.
I was tight. He didn't show up, yo. If beyond you having the vid or some kind of family matter, I need to know why you didn't show up, Luda. You shook. Yo, I think he shook, bro. Katt got that man. He locked in his home, thinking he don't know what to do.
Yeah.
He put that trash freestyle out, and nobody responded to
Yeah,
that.
you was supposed to go out and start performing that move. Get out the way.
Yo, I need
Get out the
anything.
way.
Even if you
Get
come
out
up
the
there
way.
and cook
That
him
was
every performance you have, you just throw a little rib shot at Katt Williams. But you need that freestyle, and you not showing up to this show. I can only deduce that you locked away right now, wherever you
No,
live.
it was crazy.